Hello, 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 and welcome back to Times of Adventure, my old school essential solo RPG campaign. Today, our party, the Lanterns of Selig, are going to go into their second dungeon, the Halls of Stone. They have talked to a tree ant outside of the dungeon, just next to the entrance. A tree just came alive, and they talked to it, and the tree told them that there's something evil in there, or that something evil happened in the past. Some dwarves got corrupted by a necromancer. What happened exactly, the tree ant doesn't know. He might not even remember because it's been hundreds of years ago. And the party talked about it. They argued if they should go in there because, again, they are rather new to the business of adventuring. So they are rather inexperienced. But they decided to go into the dungeon and see what's going on in there. Also, they went here and they were told that a couple of people were ambushed by orcs and were dragged into the woods. So there might also be orcs in there. Well, there are orcs in there. I can tell you that, but they don't know. Don't tell them. And I guess we just start and see where this journey is going. And if this is too much of a job, too much of a risk, too dangerous for this party, and if they will make it out alive again. So today is going to be a bit of a premiere for me today because we are going to use a supplement called X-Bane's Deck of Many Dungeons, which gives us these nice cards of like dungeon rooms and hallways. Just going to show you a few. Here we have a hallway, and you also see like contents and tables where you could roll from, but we are going to ignore everything that is on these cards except the dungeon layout itself, so the corridors, halls and hallways and stuff like that. And there are a few rules you should follow. You can obviously use this deck as you want, but if you go by the rules, you remove or you prepare the deck under step 1. Then under step 2, you draw an ace card, which gives you like an entrance to the dungeon. You then just draw cards from the deck. If it doesn't fit, you put it back and you draw the next one. And once the level is complete or the layout is complete, that means that there are no open or unconnected hallways. Then you choose a king card, and that gives you a room where you either have a quest goal or stairs down to the next level. And since I prepared everything before the session, we are ready to start, and I'm going to remove the regional map, and then we are going to start the exploration of the Halls of Stone. So the party is ready to go in, but before they do so, they talk to the tree ant, and since the tree ant is kind of staying there anyway permanently, he said that it's his mission to warn people, like he won't hold people back to go in there, but his mission is to warn them that something evil happened inside and that there's probably still evil in there. They ask him if their wagon and mules, the 2 hirelings, and Rendar, the retainer they have, if they can stay with the tree ant, and the tree ant says, of course, yes. So they are quite safe. Tree ants are powerful creatures. That means they don't have to worry about, or they probably don't have to worry about their caravan, their cart, mules, and their 3 companions. They take like half an hour. It's the 23rd of January, and around 10:30 they decide to go into the dungeon and see what's going on, and if these 3 people that were captured by the orcs are in there, and if so, if they can rescue them and maybe find some treasure as well. So as I said, I prepared everything before the session. I have the inventory ready as well. It's on the screen right now. In the first combat, I'm also going to put the character sheets, or at least parts of it, on the screen so you can see how the characters look, what their stats are. And with that, I think we're ready to begin. I'm going to lay out all the entrance cards, the aces, and I'm going to choose one of it just randomly. I'm going to look away, and then I'm just going to say, I'm going to choose this one. Okay, goes away, and that's our entrance. Just going to put it like this. Well, we come from this side. I think it's big enough as well, so you could you should be able to see this quite well. So they come in here. I'm going to use the leader again as the token, as the mini, and again they are from the Patreon accounts. Paperforge and Printable Heroes. They are awesome miniatures. You can print them out or use them digitally as well. They have tokens for VTTs too. Their links are in the description. And just as a reminder, you can find all the stuff that I create for these sessions, maps, documents on my Patreon account for free. I'm also going to take this dungeon that we create today and I'm going to make a map out of it, so you can download that one in a couple of days as well. Okay, so the party comes in here, and I'm just going to draw 2 more maps from or 2 more cards from the deck to see where these 2 hallways lead. Just going to draw the first and the second. All right. So to the right, to the left, from their point of view, that's just a room, and I'm just going to do that the other way around. I'm going to put that one here, and then I'm going to put that one here. Okay. So they obviously don't know what's behind these doors. They just know that there are doors and probably rooms behind that. I'm going to roll a d6 to see in which way they go. 1, 2, 3 is to our right, and 4, 5, 6 is to our left. They're going to the left, so this way. They can move 60 feet per turn, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so behind that room, I don't know what there is, so I'm just going to roll and see what's behind the room. We're going to use OSE's system for that. You can see it on the screen right now. It's a D6 as well. Oh, that's a 3. And the 3 is a monster. Okay, so just behind the door, we have our first potential encounter. Let's see what they get. All right, so I'm going to roll a D8 to see what is behind the door. That's a 6. Alrighty. The first 2 turns they're going to take to get to the door and listen what is behind the door. I'm just going to put them here. Just like that. Okay, so the elf does have a 2 in 6 chance to hear if something is behind the door. They don't hear anything. Okay. Let's see if the door is stuck. The door is stuck. So they're going to switch around and get 2 more powerful people in front. Those are the 2 fighters. Going to look at their sheets, what their values are. Okay, so they have a 3 in 6 chance. I'm going to roll 2 d6 to see if they can open the door. They cannot. All right, none of them is able to open that door. So this has been 2 turns now. I'm going to roll for a wandering monster, 1 in 6 chance. No wandering monster. Okay, so I think they're going to try again if they can open it. I'm going to give them 1 more chance. Alrighty, this time they are both strong enough, and they open the door, and in the darkness, well, not the darkness anymore because light shines. They have a lamp which gives them light in a 30 feet radius, and as they push open the door, they see that there are 7 giant rats waiting for them. And these rats, they look hungry, they look vicious, and I'm going to roll a reaction roll for them, how they react. But the chance for a combat encounter is rather high, because as I said, they look ravenous, and I'm going to give them a bonus for combat because they look so hungry and, well, probably want to eat the party. I'm going to give them a -3 for the roll. Let's see what happens. That's a 5 -3, that's a 2, and a 2 is a hostile attack. Okay, so we're going to have a combat encounter. I'm going to bring out the combat mat, and then we're going to see what happens. If this is already the end for the party. 7 giant rats. Let's see. Alrighty, so I have put up the combat map. We see the room here. I'm going to put the cards back so you can compare that for a second. Yeah, we're coming from the right, and then we have this room. There are 2 holes left and right. They go, I decided, 20 feet down. What's down there, I don't know yet. We have to see where the rats are. Let's see if there's a surprise. So the party can't surprise them because they have tried to open the door. It failed, so they made quite some noise, so they can't surprise the rats. But the party can be surprised. Surprises on A1 and 2. No surprise. Okay, so now I'm going to roll for encounter distance, 2d6 times 10 feet. That's 70 feet. So each square is 5 feet. So that is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So somewhere here I'm going to place these rats. We have them here. 7 of them. And to place one maybe a bit closer, and then the other 2, the other 5 actually. Okay, no surprise. We see who has initiative. Red is, you haven't even seen that roll, sorry. I'm going to put them here. Well, actually, let's try it here. It's fine as well. Okay, so who has initiative? Red is the monsters. They have initiative. Okay, so they can't do much because they are far away. I made these miniature sheets here. Let's see this, giant rats, that's their stats. So they can move 40 feet in combat. And they are just going to move up. So I'm just going to move them 40 feet. And I'm probably going to cut the videos here because I don't want you to watch how I am moving these tokens around. So I'm just going to cut it, and then we're just coming back to when they are placed. So they're all going to move 40 feet. All right. So, and the party sees these rats, how they come running, and they're going to spread out. Eva is going to move out here. We see the doors here, so the only one that Eva can see is number 3, rat number 3, and he's going to shoot, but he's last. He wields a crossbow, and they always go last in the round, even if they have initiative first, they will always go last. And the others are just going to move in and then attack. Now I have to see how they can move. I have the sheets here. Thunder can move 20 feet. She's going to move here. The leader moves 30 feet, so he moves 10, and then here. Vince's moves 30 feet as well, so 10. And there's the door, so I guess he moves here, he can move here, then Vince's moves here, and then the others just move up so they can attack. They try to surround the rats, but they can't all get there. So I'm guessing just going to move up as far as they can, and then it's going to be a bit of a jumble. I'm just going to roll attack now, starting with the leader. D20. He hits the rat. He attacks with a longsword, that's a D8. And the first rat is dead. He attacked this one. That rat is dead. Now Vince's is dead. Yes, Vince's. He is going to attack the rat in front of him. He hits the rat. He uses a short sword, so that's a D6. And that rat is dead as well. They have 2 HP, so they die really fast. Okay, that only leaves Jara. She's going to attack rat 3. She hits as well. She uses a maul, which is a D10. So just going to roll a D10. She only rolls 1 damage, so rat 3 takes 1 damage. And then it's Ever's turn. He's the last in the order. He's going to shoot with his crossbow. And he misses the rat. Nothing happens. Okay, so next round. The party has initiative. Yeah, Lennon is going to move up to rat 6. Thunder is going to take on these 3 rats. Then we have Vince's. They are still in melee combat, and they can't really, he can just move backwards now. So, and really slowly halving his movement speed. So he moves backwards and then engages this rat. And then we have Jara. She's going to move up until here. And then she's going to stay here. And we have Artis. He's going to move just closer to that rat. And Eva is going to reload. So he can't really do anything in this round. And Argeth is just going to move on to that rat as well. Okay, start with the leader again. D20. He hits the rat for a D8. And the rat is dead. Alrighty, now we have Thunder. She's going to attack rat 2. She doesn't hit. We have Vince's. He attacks rat 4. He doesn't hit as well. And then we have Jara. She will attack rat 3. She misses. Artis. He misses 2. Argeth misses as well. Okay. Now it's the rat's turn. Rat 4 is going to attack Vince's. Those two are going on Thunder, and rat 3 is going to attack. Let's see, I rolled a d6. 2 faces for each NPC. Goes on Argeth. Okay, so they roll a d20. Let's start with rat 1 on Thunder. Misses. Rat 2 misses as well. Rat 4 on Vinces. That's an 11. That misses Vinces, and then we have rat 3 attacking Argeth. Rolling a 13. 13 hits, armor class 6. And Argeth has armor class 6, so that's a hit. We roll damage. That's a d3. I'm going to roll a d4 and subtract 1. That's a 3, so Argeth takes 3 damage. She has 6 HP left, and the rats have the disease feature, so to speak. So I'm going to roll a d20, and on a 1, Argeth is going to contract a disease from the bite, and that is going to make her sick. I just roll a d20 to see if Argeth is contracting that disease. On a 1, she does. It's a 14, so no disease. All right. Next round. The rats are have the rat die again, and the rats have initiative. Okay. 1 and 2 are going to attack Thunder again. 4 is going to attack Vinces, and 3 is going to attack Arthas. Okay. 1 misses. 2 misses as well. Rat 4 probably hits. That's a 16 it rolled. Vinces has an armor class of 5, so that hits him for 1d3 damage. That is 2 damage. Does he contract disease? He does not. He has 3 HP left. So you see, if you're new to OSR style RPGs, yeah, these rats, if it goes wrong, and the rolls are in favor of the rats, they can kill people here. Okay, so let's see if rat 3 hits Argeth. It does for a d3 damage. 1 damage. Does she contract the disease? She does not. Ooh, barely. Barely she does not. She has 5 HP left now. That's all the rats. Eva has reloaded. And Elenon, the leader, is going to move in on rat 1. Thunder is going to move here. Jara is going to disengage, walking backwards and then engaging rat 2 or 4. And Arthas is going to move around. Argeth as well. So that Eva has a clear shot if the rat is still alive when he is going. Okay. Let's see if we can kill the rats. For the leader, he misses. Thunder, she misses. Jara misses as well. Then we have Vinces. He hits for 1d6 damage, killing rat 4. And then we have Artis on rat 3. He misses. Argeth hits for... She wields the longsword as well, so that's a d8 for 1 damage. And rat 3 is dead. She decapitates the rat. It's dead. Okay. Next round. I mean, these two, they are just standing here. Maybe Eva moves here, so he gets a better shot, but Wen is definitely going to stay back. She does not want to get involved with these rats. Okay, next round. The party has initiative, so we just start with the leader again. He misses the rat. Thunder misses the rat. Jara hits the rat for a d10. Oh no, she goes last as well, because the maul has the slow attribute as well. Okay, so that is Vinces. He's moving up. He's attacking. He hits the rat for 3 damage. The rat is dead. Okay, so that just leaves rat 1. And just going to stay like this. And the rat is going to attack Thunder again with a d20, of course. And it misses. Roll a 2. Okay, last round probably. The party has initiative. Just roll again. The leader misses. Thunder misses. Jara can attack. She hits the rat for a d10. Again 1 damage. Rat 1 takes 1 damage. Vinces moves in. He attacks also with a d20. And he misses the rat. And I'm going to say that Ever is going to shoot through these two, but he's going to take a -2 on the roll. So Ever has a +1 on missile attacks, meaning he only gets a -1 bonus. Disadvantage, so to speak. And he misses the rat. And now it's the rat's turn. It's going to try and attack Thunder. It misses. Now next round. So it wasn't the last round. The party has initiative. Yelenon misses. Thunder misses. Jara gets a +1, so that is a 13, and that means she hits the rat for a d10 damage, and the rat has to die now because it only has 1 HP left and is dead. Alrighty, that's the first encounter. Experience, the rats give, I think, 5 XP per rat. Yeah, so that's 5 XP per rat, so that is 35 XP. I'm going to write that down. And the rats have no treasure, so there is nothing to loot. Okay, so I rolled before that there are monsters in here, and there is a 3 in 6 chance for rooms where monsters are in that there is a treasure. So I'm just going to roll a d6. There's a treasure here. I'm going to bring back the other part of the map. That I'm just going to let the leave the combat map in the background. It's actually, the contrast is pretty good. And it's a bit lighter than the background, than the green background. The other part of the map was here. Okay, just like this. And then I'm going to check how much or what treasure is in there. Alrighty, so I calculated some treasure values for this room, and it's all in this chest here. Since the room contents say it's either like a monster or a trap, I'm going to say that there is no trap in here. As they look down, they see that there were some ladders here going down, and they see that there are also like some remains of chests and broken furniture down there. So it seems like a storage room maybe, where they had some storage space that was a bit lower than the rest of the room. Maybe the orcs put that there, maybe the dwarves, who knows. Alrighty, so the chest is locked, but the lock looks rather rusty, and they could probably just smash it, like close the doors and smash the lock, so it's not that loud in the hallways outside. But I'm going to see if our halfling Ever can open the lock. His chance is only 15%, so I guess he won't be able to open the lock, but I'm going to just draw that chest in. It's somewhere here. And he moves over and tries to open the lock. He has 15% chance, as I said. So at d100, it's a 50, so he doesn't. He's not able to open that. But as I said, they are going to close the doors, and one of the fighters is going to try and smash that lock. I'm going to roll an ability check with Jara to see if she can smash the lock. Her strength check is her strength value is 15. So everything under or equal to 15 on a d20 is going to be a success. And she rolls a 1, so she brings up the maul and smacks that lock, and they find the following treasure in there. 2,400 copper pieces, 1,632 silver pieces, 201 electron pieces, and 285 gold pieces. So that's quite a lot already. And in weight, that is around 4,000 coins. So I guess since they have two big sacks with them, they will try and get as much of that treasure in there, in these sacks, and get it out of the dungeon into the camp that they have in front of the entrance. One sack can hold 600 coins. So they have 2, so that means they can take 1,200 coins and bring them out there. So they are going to take the gold pieces and the electron pieces first. That's 486 coins. And they are going to just bring that out of the dungeon. Up to the surface, it was only a few stairs, so that's going to go quite fast. I'm going to write down the turn, see if they have a wandering monster. They have not. So they're going to take 1 turn to get the first load out, and then they are going to come back and take the rest as well. They have a chest on their card, which can hold up to 2,500 coins. So they're going to take that one with them, and they're also going to take Rendar with them to do that. So they're going to take 1 turn to go down, pick the next load up, and bring it to the camp. So I'm going to say they take 2 more trips down because there are around 4,000 coins left in that room. So 1 more wandering monster check. No monster. It's all quiet in there. And that means they have the first part of the treasure safe in the camp, and they don't get XP yet, but it's around 400, 450 gold pieces. So yeah, that's quite good, I guess, for the first room already. They have been in there maybe like half an hour and already found 500 gold pieces. Okay, and I think this is a really good point to stop. As I said in the last video, I don't want the episodes to get too long. I want to keep them between 20 minutes and 30 minutes. So I think this is quite good. We're going to continue with the dungeon in the next episode, and we will see what they encounter on their journey or exploration through the Halls of Stone. As usual, thank you very much for watching. If you have suggestions, if you want to see more videos about like RPG theory or making a sandbox, then let me know in the comments. And again, you can find all the stuff that I'm creating for these episodes on my Patreon for free. You can download it there and use it for whatever you want. Okay, thanks for watching. If you like this episode, then as usual, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And I'd say see you next time at the Infinite Text. Bye bye.